My name is Diego Abud. Right now we're in the town of Dolores Hidalgo. We have right here the parish of Our Lady of Sorrows, Our Lady of Dolores. We're going to interpret the facade. The facade tells us all about the crucifixion passage, so it's really interesting. The main altar inside is fantastic, as the side altars, and the town. The town, it's a Spanish village style. Our Lady of the Sorrows, which is the triangle lady over here. On the side we have Mary Magdalene, St. John. Every single Catholic church before the 60s would be built as a cruciform way. So you have the main nave representing the body of Jesus, you have the transept representing the arms of Jesus, you have as well the heart, the pulpit. So are you open to try different things?
So we're gonna try a bunch of different flavors of ice cream. They got all kinds of unique flavors here. Mole with pork skin. Give this a try. Different.
It's different, yeah. These guys, as I was telling you, have won international award. This is guava special.
Guava.
So it's guava. ¿Qué tiene? Guayaba?
Guayaba, crema natural.
Okay, so guava. It's
Guava?
Okay. Mostly guava.
No, that's good.
Have you tried the mazapan? Let's taste. Let me check.
That one's really good. That's like almost caramel flavor,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah, it's good.
Mexican fruit
Mexican fruit.
that
All right.
grows in the south part of Mexico.
Okay, so this is zapote.
Is it chocolate Rice Krispies?
Oh, chocolate Rice Krispies. Okay. That one's pretty mild.
That is garambullo. Garambullo, it's a
Garambullo?
berry
Oh,
that grows
okay.
on a Mexican cactus.
Oh. Ooh, that's good. This one is a soursop. That's good. It's refreshing.
Yeah. They have passion fruit, they
Very
have,
good.
you know, the Rice Krispies,
Good
they
stuff.
have rose petals.
So I got my garambullos y maracuya helado. That's good. Very good ice cream. Very refreshing. All right, I'm gonna eat this now.
So this town is famous on because of this. Right now, well, we're going to visit the workshop. We're going to see how's the process, how they, well, painted, and, well, we're going to be back to see the results. After this, and then they will bring that to these guys that will color it. They piled up all the pieces to the top, and then they will cook it for 5 hours, and we'll let them rest for 24. This purplish color is the blue traditional one, that after it's cooked, it will absorb the brightness. It's getting really trendy. So people from Texas, people from New Mexico are trying to decorate now everything Mexican style. These guys are working all day long. We're in Atotonilco. Atotonilco is considered a shrine. So it's not a chapel, it's not a parish, it's a shrine. A shrine is where an apparition happened, okay? So over here, this church was built around the 1730s. Originally, the whole facade would be covered with paintings of the Passion of Christ. The topic of this chapel, of this shrine, is the Passion of Christ. Okay, it's considered the Sistine Chapel just to give the tourism a relation, but it doesn't have anything to do with the Sistine Chapel. While the Sistine Chapel is talking about the Genesis, this is talking about the Passion of Christ. Okay, it's considered a World Heritage, a national landmark, because of the frescoes that are decorating the inside of the church, and as well, it's really important in the national tourism because over here, our Washington, Miguel Hidalgo, stopped here to grab the flag, or the flag with an image of Our Lady of Guadalupe, and name her the General Commander. Right now we cannot see it because the frescoes, after the first rain, if you put frescoes outside, they will be washed out, okay? but we can see remnants. Next to the window, we can see the wiping ladies of Jerusalem. Next to the flying buttress, we can see a Jesus carrying a cross in this flying buttress. This was a hospital, a hospice, and the shrine. After the separation of the state and the church, the hospital got in ruins, got abandoned, and now, well, we will be able to see the ruins of it. So we have the arrest of Jesus when they are taken to the Jewish trial, because this is after the Last Supper. Jesus retreats to the Olive Garden with their disciples. The disciples fall asleep, and he is comforted by this angel that he will tell him like all the sufferings that he will live in these next couple of hours. That is when Judas arrived. Judas has the devil on its back. It's kissing Jesus, and it's when it gets arrested. Okay, that's when like the whole history starts. I was telling you, it took 30 years to be painted. There's so many details. One artist, Martínez de Pocasangre, Juan Antonio Martínez de Pocasangre, was the painter, was a pretty renowned artist back in those days. And as I was telling you, the legend said that it took him 30 years. So he had students. He will draw the main thing and the students will paint it. We have the multiplication of the breads and the fishes. We have the Cana weddings. Every single passage, every single side art would be describing one miracle. Well, not one, several miracles. These are Old Testament passages with Moses, mostly. Moses, Daniel and the lion, King Saul. I think that's it. So, for example, these ones. They would come, they will stay there for a week in the spiritual house next to the shrine. And after that, after praying for a whole week and fast, they will be walking on a procession, flagellating themselves until they're bloody. You know, these are part of the spiritual exercises of San Ignacio de Loyola, of the Jesuit founder. So that's why they have like keep the same tradition and they still do it. And you can see like thousands of people flagellating themselves, like walking all around. Pork skin, but this is just like the skin, like the ring, and this is with the meat.
Okay.
Este es de qué? Shredded pork.
Okay.
We have nopales. Es que poblano, chile poblano pepper, really tasty. This is with tlacoche, no? This is with tlacoche. Have you tried it? This is considered the Mexican truffle. De chorizo con papas, de longaniza con papas, por favor. ¿Y a mí tiene huevo? Mira.
¿Le doy gordita? Sí.
No, dame un taco. That is a gordita.
A gordita, okay.
Gordita, that is thick tortilla that you can stuff things in. So gordita means fat. That's why it's like a fatty tortilla, because you stuff things in it. And it's a taco of egg, blue corn.
Here's my first gordita of this trip, and this is chorizo y papas. That's good. That's spicy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're in Mexico,
That is spicy.
and in wild Mexico.
I put a lot too.
It's an acquired taste, you know?
But those, that poblano chili or jalapeno?
Serrano.
Serrano?
Yeah, so it's from the mountain range.
Very, very good. Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, the water's coming.
Wow. Yeah, that's the hottest salsa I've had so far, by far. Yeah, that's good. Very good.
Then,
So I got some hibiscus flower and water. Oh yeah, it's a little floral tasting. Yeah, it's good. Alright, more gordita. That's it for our tour with Tours by Locals and Catrina Tours Mexico. Thanks so much for taking me to Dolores Hidalgo Atotonilco. Very nice tour, and we saw some cool stuff, and I had some good ice cream and a gordita. So yeah, thanks a lot.